I told you there's a place nearby that even the locals haven't fully explored? That you can visit it entirely from the water and everything is just a few steps from the docks. What if I told you that there was a place that actually is picture perfect? That people there are happy even on rainy days? This summer, I visited this place with my family, and the things we found while traveling on our boat blew our minds. I know what you're thinking. Did you sleep in cabins or tents? What did you eat? Could you find gas? Did they even have the internet there? The truth is, they have countless modern resorts, hotels, inns, historic homes, and lodges right on the lake. The resorts that we stayed at were absolutely incredible, offering all the services you could expect and beyond. We stayed in places full of history, places that invited us into the past. If you want to see Canada as it was, you can find it here, and there's where we truly connected. And you might ask, weren't you bored? Is there anything to do there? Doesn't it all look the same? Well, everywhere we went, there was always something to do. We checked out their amazing skate park, visited a fossil museum, played with the kids at the beach and parks by the water, and we checked out historical sites like an old fort. The list of things to see and do was endless. The streets here are the same width as the city, but there are fewer of them and they're a lot less busy. We tasted some great food, actually we tasted a lot of great food, with amazing vistas from the patios. We even saw a chocolate factory just a few steps from our boat. There were full-service marinas at every town where local people greeted my family in French and English. These people have a wealth of stories to share about their land and their cultures. So what if I told you we saw all of this from just one lake? Just like the voyageurs who traveled these lands over 400 years ago. This place broke down the stereotypes we had about small-town country life. We'd heard of this place with a big cow, and everyone here lived from the land. And there's a quaint little farmer's market every Saturday, and while that's true, it is quaint and the pace is slower, it's also so much more. This is a warm area where they don't see provincial borders, where we visited one lake, 2 provinces, and 3 cultures. This is a place where families have been coming for hundreds of years and never want to leave. When I saw the joy in my family's face when the kids were playing their games, I couldn't help but think how folks have been playing on these shorelines for generations, and it never gets old. We'd passed through this area once before on our way to Highway 11, but there's a side of this region that we had completely missed. Although this area is right around the corner, its beauty and mystery remain relatively unknown until you decide to explore. This summer, I visited Lake Temiskaming by boat, and it was the best family vacation of my life.